Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Manhattan Theatre Club is proud to present Ripcord, the new comedy by Pulitzer Prize winning playwright David Lindsay-Abaire. Under the direction of Tony Award winner David Hyde Pierce, it will begin performances on September 29th. And we drop by the rehearsal room to meet the company, led by Emmy Award winner Holland and Drama Desk Award winner Mary Louise Burke. Enjoy. How much fun are you two having working on this play?
So far we're terrified because the parts are so big and it's such everyday speech that learning it has been, well, scary.
Yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's so much fun. It is. She's so funny.
It is.
And David Hyde Pierce is.
I'm in danger of cracking up, and very serious, and actually a very critically serious moment. I'm really actually in danger. I've already, we don't go before an audience for another 3 weeks, and I thought. I'm actually frightened already about this given moment in rehearsal that I can't get through without dropping my head and just,
And it makes me feel honored because, she's
crack her
such
up.
a mistress of comedy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we cannot get along. I cannot be smiling. I cannot have a smile playing about my lips while I'm dealing with this woman whom I'm actively dislike. Yeah.
Fortunately, I like her, and I don't believe she doesn't like me. So I have a lot of carte blanche in my.
She even tells me that she doesn't believe it, and it's like, no, I don't. I don't.
I say, I just don't think that's true. I think we're a fine match.
Well, David Lindsay-Abaire carries the fighting match of it, the sparring match, to absurd lengths. There are two scenes we can't mention, actually, because they're so absurd and extreme and believable. I mean, completely believable. That's the thing, is the battle is a very serious human duel, and it's actually a philosophical duel in the end. They don't think of it that way, but it is a way of life, a duel of ways of life. Which is going to survive and which is going to go down. And she's already shorter, so I think she's going to go down.
I cannot wait. I've been reading all the synopsis about this play. How exciting is it for you to be working on his play, and how excited are you to have him direct your play?
You go first.
Okay, I'm excited. No, I'm very excited. I know David's work, but I love this play. I think it's so funny and ingenious and wonderful, and go figure, so is he. So it's been nice to be able to spend time with him.
I'm equally excited. I've been a fan of his, obviously, for many, many years, and so to be in the same room with him working on something, it's a dream come true. And I knew he would know the comedy in the play, but more importantly, he has dug in and found those penny drop moments and the more serious stuff in the play, so that it pops in a way that makes me very happy as a playwright.
Now, tell me how you came about to write the play.
Well, there were a couple seeds for the play. One is I wanted to write a good part for Mary Louise Burke, who has been in 5 of my other plays. This is her 6th. And I wanted to write a play that might be similar to some of my older plays. I'd written a couple naturalistic plays in a row, Rabbit Hole and Good People, and a couple of people said, remember when you wrote funnier plays like Kimberly Akimbo and Fuddy Mears? And I'd wince a little bit, and I thought, can I even write that kind of play? And so I started thinking I was going to write one of those plays, and I sort of wrote one of those plays, and then it went in a different direction entirely.
When you read the play, I was talking to some of the actors already, and they said it all seems so conversational, but then all the underpinning is under that, which of course has to do with the great writing. What was your reaction when you first read it?
When I first read the play, I thought it was hysterically funny, and I still think that. But I also found it really moving. These characters finding connection, especially characters finding connection late in life. And I think what's cool about it is the issues that come up for people late in life are the same issues that we all deal with throughout our life. It's just they're sort of more focused because of the amount of time they have left versus the amount of time before them. So I found it surprisingly, relevant, not just for, older women.
Sure. And let's talk about your incredible cast you put together, starting with your 2 leading ladies. I mean, wow.
Yes, yeah. Well, we have Holland and Mary Louise Burke, which is like, I don't know what that's like. That's like, I was going to say Sodom and Gomorrah, but that's not right. But 2 iconic.
No, it sort of is.
It is actually, yeah. Like there'll be firestorms and things. It's an amazing, wonderful. Here's the thing about the 2 of them. when actors have to fight on stage, it is so great when they really get along, because then they trust each other and they can go at it hammer and tongs. And from the first moments they were together, we saw that they completely got each other. And now, as we're in our second week of rehearsal, they're also completely absorbing these characters. So it's really quite wonderful to see them attack each other.
Look, they're both incredibly funny and deeply moving, but their energies are so different. So to see them go in the ring together, it is like watching a prize fight. The two of them don't, neither one knows who's going to bob and who's going to weave, and they're always there for each other. It's really thrilling.
How excited are the two of you to be working on this play?
Very excited. This is like, Manhattan Theater Club, David Lindsay-Abaire, David Hyde Pierce, and the actresses and everything. So I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, it's an honor to be working with a Pulitzer Prize winning writer and an incredible director, David Hyde Pierce, and with this theater itself and all the amazing actors who are in it. It's a blast so far. We've been rehearsing a week and a half. It's been a ball of fun. We're having a great time,
Let's talk about the rehearsal room. I know that David sets it up with theater games. It's like a playground for you to be creative in. What's the whole rehearsal room been like?
Well, we haven't done too many theater. Have we done a lot of theater? We had to do one improv thing. Mainly we've just been traditionally going through it. Yeah.
I would say that it's David Hyde Pierce there are two Davids have set up an incredibly safe environment, which is really helpful for actors. It allows us to make lots of choices and feel free. But David Hyde Pierce also, we brought in a ping pong table.
Oh, that's right, the ping pong table. That's what you're talking about.
We've sort of been playing ping pong, which has been
I forgot about the ping pong
It's
table.
been lots of fun, which kind of echoes what David Lindsay-Abaire.
They both have two last names,
David
too.
Hyde Pierce,
Okay.
David Lindsay-Abaire. Within the play, which is the setting up of the two families sort of within the bet are sort of going back and forth with each other, and I think David Hyde Pierce.
You got it.
DHP?
Yeah, DHP was a genius move to bring in a ping pong table to sort of play doubles and singles.
Okay, so when you first read the script, tell me what went through your mind and why you wanted to play these roles.
Well, for me, I've done 24-hour plays a bunch of years, and I always luck out and get put in David Lindsay-Abaire's play. So I've done, 6 maybe of his 10-minute plays, and I always love his work so much. And I saw Good People, and so being in one of his, full-length plays has always been on my bucket list, if I may use the term. I hate that term, but no, but it's like one dream thing to be in one of his real plays. So, I didn't even have to read it before I knew I wanted to do it, but then when I did read it, luckily I liked it. And, it's very
That's always
funny.
good.
Yeah. This is crap. No, I loved it.
I finally get the big one.
So it was a no-brainer, if I may use another common term.
Here we are. This is like what, your second week of rehearsal? How long have you been in rehearsal? Tell me.
Yeah, I think we're coming up on 10 days, but it's been really wonderful so far. We get to play ping pong in rehearsal. That's good.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't play.
David Hyde Pierce brought a ping pong table. I think it adds the level of competition that happens in the play and the back and forth of the witty repartee by David Lindsay-Abaire. It's really great.
Wait, let's talk about when you first read this play, what went through your mind and why you wanted to do it.
Well, I thought it was hilarious to start with, and then I also was drawn to there's sort of an emotional undercurrent that kind of comes up through it, and so both those things together were sort of appealing to me. It's also kind of has that has what a lot of good playwrights that I've sort of had the opportunity to work with have, which is you sort of read it on the surface and you think, oh, this sounds just like regular conversation, and then as you begin to keep working on it, you go, oh wow, there's so much going on under here. You kind of can't, you don't see it on first glance. You almost take for granted all this incredible stuff that's underneath the text.
And for you?
For me, kind of the same thing. I mean, when I first read it, I was like, this is so entertaining, so many hijinks, lots of surprises, which is great, but underneath it is just this beautiful heart. I mean, the play has so much heart and love inside of it that's always what I'm drawn to, something that will really, resonate with people about families and friends and how they deal with life.